Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the Dog Daddy here, and today I'm going to be revealing my very first product ever. If you guys don't know, I have been working with dogs my entire life, and I have seen a lot of good products, good techniques, and some really bad ones. And for my very first product, I wanted to create something that is used pretty much by everyone that have a dog, which is a leash. There are a lot of leashes in the market, and some of them are better than others, and sometimes very small details either make or break a leash. There's some very fancy and very expensive leashes out there. They are not very functional. So I wanted to create something that would be not only nice looking, comfortable on your hand, but most importantly, functional. What does that mean? I wanted a leash that you can use for any dogs that just makes sense in the sense of giving your dog directions, right? And I'm going to explain a little bit more of that, and then I'm going to be going on to details about my leash that launches tomorrow. Some leashes, they are not comfortable in your hand. They're kind of slippery, they're very thick and bulky, especially if you have more than one dog. It can be very uncomfortable to hold on to those leashes. Sometimes, like, even just the handle of the leash being heavy on this side can be very distracting either for the handler or the dog. So I always want to make sure that you don't have that. Other things, like I was saying, the leash, sometimes they're slippery and sometimes they're also really crisp on your hand, and they'll literally give you calluses. And being working with dogs for as long as I have seen a lot of those different leashes. And to be completely honest, there are not many very good leashes on the market. So that was the very first product I wanted to come out with for that reason. With my leash, what you guys get is, again, another thing is the size of the leash as well. So you don't want something too short, something too long. Those things can be very distracting or not very helpful when you're trying to hold your dogs and give them directions. So the perfect size for a leash would be a 6-foot long leash, which is what you get with this. My leash is a regular leash. It is not a slip lead. What does that mean? You actually get to clip this onto anything. So whatever collar that you're comfortable using, whether it's a harness or a prong collar or a regular flat collar, you can use this leash for all of them. It's comfortable in your hand. It's very direct with the dog. Another thing that is problematic with a lot of the leashes are they're a little bit elastic, so they have a little bit more room that kind of gets in the way when you're trying to communicate with your dog. This is a very solid and direct leash between you and the dog. Let me give you guys all the details about my leash. So it's a 6-foot long leash. It's very comfortable in your hand with this nylon material. It's also lightweight. Even though it's very sturdy and you can use this for any very large dog, you can also use this for very small dogs because it's very lightweight. Another thing that I really love about my leash is that you can fold it. So this is just to give you an idea. Imagine if this was like four leashes together, like you had 4 dogs. This is how comfortable it is on your hand. It's like you're barely holding anything. You can literally hold on to 4 to 6 leashes on one hand, and it's not going to feel like you're holding on to those leashes. It's like it's comfortable in your hand and still so strong that it will hold on to any dogs. I love that about my leash. It is nice looking, it's flashy. It's like, very nice collar. It has a gold clip right there, and my logo on the front leather part. Let's see if it will zoom in here. Yeah, and then on the end leather part here, you get the name of the leash, which is Tie Me Up Daddy. I wanted to keep it all with the daddy theme because it's just easier for people to know that it's mine, and I wanted something fun that people can talk about. So go ahead and let your friends know and ask them if they want to get tied up or their dogs get tied up. But no, seriously, it's I honestly put a lot of work into this because, like I was saying, a lot of people don't think about the small details that make a leash great. And sometimes it's not them being really fancy. There's a lot of very fancy looking and expensive leashes, like I was saying, but they're not very functional. So I've really put a lot of work. I actually got multiple rounds of samples until I got the perfect one to make sure that when I give you guys something that it's going to be high quality. So this finally launches tomorrow on my new website. I'm going to put it here on the screen. Make sure you guys write it down or come back to this video tomorrow because the website is not going to be up until tomorrow. If you're watching the video after today, which is today's Tuesday, November 7th. If you're watching this after today, you will be able to just go to the description of the video and click and go directly to the website. If you're watching this today, the website is not up yet. So save the website link and you guys will be able to go there tomorrow to purchase your leash. I made a limited amount because it's my first round, so if you don't get one this time, hopefully we'll come up with more, but I wanted to see how they go. It's my very first launching of a product. One thing that you're going to notice with this leash when you're working with your dog, especially if you have a dog or a puppy that is still posed on the leash and you're still in the process of training, you're going to find that this leash is a lot more comfortable in your hand, which makes it more pleasant for you to work with your dog. And again, you may not even have noticed it, because I know it's not like you're breaking your hands when you're walking your dog, but if you have a leash that is less comfortable than this, you hold on to this leash and you see a huge difference on just how it stays on your hand, it's not slippery, it's easy to hold on to, and it makes it easier for you to concentrate on just training your dog. And also because of the other things that I mentioned, you will make it less distracting to your dog, which allows your dog to pay more attention to you. A lot of people don't think of these details, but it's so important especially when you're first training a dog. Like I said, I've been working with dogs for a very long time. I have been on social media for a long time. I get offers all the time to just put my name on different products. And the reason I haven't done it is because I refuse to promote anything that is not the highest quality that I really believe in. And I want my followers to, when they get one of my products, to be proud of it just as much as I am. And like I said, it took me a long time being someone brand new to creating a product. It takes a lot more work than some people realize, especially if you are really putting thought into it and not just putting something plain over there that anyone can make overnight. Between the name, that takes some creativity, because I don't want something boring. I wanted something that kind of fits my brand, and as you guys know, it's not boring. Fun and exciting, but again, I cannot say this enough, it's functional. But if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know I don't just keep promoting a lot of products for that reason. I want to make sure that it's always the highest quality that makes sense for you and for your dog. And I feel confident that this leash will provide you with that. So the Tie Me Up Daddy leash launches tomorrow, November 8th, and it will be available on the website right here. It is not up yet, so write it down right now so you guys can go to it tomorrow to purchase your leash. I made a limited amount, and unfortunately for this round, it's only available in the US. If you are in another country and you really would like to get one, let me know in the comments and I will consider making more and make them available worldwide. They retail for $40, and there's leashes in the market right now. There are up to $100 or more, and they are not functional. They are not helpful when you're working with your dog. This is a very comfortable leash, like I was saying, that it will give you all you need in one. Finally, last but not least, I am doing a giveaway to a few of my subscribers that can get one of these leashes for free. And for the giveaway, it does not matter where you are. Even if you're in another country, I will be shipping a leash to you as well. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is comment below #TieMeUpDaddy. #TieMeUpDaddy in the comments. I'll be picking 3 separate winners, and I'm going to be shipping you one of my Tie Me Up Dog Daddy leashes. Okay? So see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions below, and settle up for tomorrow for the launch.